I want to talk a little bit about Meryl Streep. What an amazing actress. Uh, it is 2022. Now, Meryl Streep started her acting career in about 1977, and she is like a fine wine. She is getting better and better with age, and she's just as incredible as she was in 1977. She's even more incredible now. Uh, she started in 1977 with the film Julia. Since then, she's had a 4-decade-plus career. She has had 21 Academy Award nominations with 3 wins, okay? 32 Golden Globe nominations with 8 victories, 8 wins. And I'm pretty sure that's a record. Her presence on screen is phenomenal. Her versatility, she's just, when she is on screen, you know it. She captures your attention with her performances, which is why she's actually pretty selective with the performances she takes. She has defied the odds over the years, and she is just improving with age. It is just an honor to have her on screen. And we love Meryl Streep. We love our Meryl Streep. Her herself. Which is why she is at the focal point of our next review. Hello again, everybody. I'm Ryan Race, and welcome to the Race Reels. And today we are finally reviewing the 2006 comedy, The Devil Wears Prada, starring the great Meryl Streep, Anne Hathaway, Stanley Tucci, Emily Blunt, just to name a few. This film is based on the novel of the same name by Lauren Weisberger. David Frankel, your director. Theodore Shapiro doing the music. And Alex, if you're out there, my friend, if you can maybe hit up some of that music from the movie, we greatly appreciate it. It's all about the music here on the Race Heroes. The music can make or break a movie. $326 million worldwide against a $41 million budget. Holy crap. What a turnaround for that. And in this film, Meryl Streep plays the title role here in The Devil Wears Prada. She plays Miranda Priestly. Miranda Priestly is a powerful and tyrannical editor-in-chief of a fictional fashion magazine called Runway, and she is rude, ruthless, manipulative, arrogant, calculating, and cunning. She is demanding, and she is humiliating. She loves to humiliate people, both for her own gain and for her pure enjoyment. So she is a very decisively devious woman. And she demands the respect and the attention of everyone around her, and everyone around her gives her that. And she is described as a combination of Cruella de Vil, Martha Stewart, and Joan Crawford. That is a pretty scary trio right there, but that makes that's what makes her. Those 3 people kind of blend together to make Miranda Priestly. So that is where we're at. And in this film, she is described as the boss from hell. As a young up-and-coming young woman named Andrea Andy. She is hired as one of the personal assistants of Miranda, and she is willing to put up with her demanding tactics and her humiliating motives and all that stuff just to succeed in this business and better herself. Her ambitions are pretty high, and she's willing to go through this personal hell, essentially, for her own career ambitions. And Miranda's not going to make it easy for her at all. So Anne Hathaway, God bless her, did a great job in this film. She wasn't the original choice of playing Andrea Andy. It was actually Rachel McAdams was offered the role originally, and she turned it down. And it went to Anne Hathaway. And like I said, I think Hathaway did a good job. I could imagine it's very difficult doing any role when you're in the aura of Meryl Streep. I could imagine that being a pretty stressful time for anybody, because Meryl Streep is perfection. And the production company that did this film flat out would not greenlight a film adaptation of the original novel unless Meryl Streep was signed up and was on board. And that says a lot about Meryl Streep. She clearly owns the screen when she gets on film. So for a production company wanting to specifically not make a movie unless she was on board, that says a lot. Streep actually walked off the set a few times due to issues with her contract. Streep knows her own worth, and she holds to it. So God bless her. Meryl Streep is perfection, and she is one of the most decorated and versatile female actors out there. And she knows her worth, and she upholds it. So God bless her for that. But yeah, Miranda Priestly, whew, she's rough. Alex, show the fans of the Reese Reels just how rough she could be.
I actually did confirm last night.
Tales of your incompetence do not interest me. What are you doing here?
Well, I think I could do a good job as your assistant. And,
You have no style or sense of fashion.
well, I think that depends on what you're...
No. That wasn't a question.
A college journalist with my series on the Janitors Union, which exposed the
That's all.
exploitation of...
Yeah, that's good stuff. Good stuff there. Good stuff. I think... Whew, to give you an idea how much people bow down to this woman, I want to play for you one of the opening scenes of the movie where it's announced that Miranda's on her way to Runway, to work. Check this out. You'll see what I mean. Alex, hit it.
She's on her way. Tell everyone.
She's not supposed to be here until 9.
Her driver just text messaged, and her facialist ruptured a disc. God, these people. That I can't even talk about.
All right, everyone, gird your loins. Did someone eat an onion bagel?
that right there. And you know what? It's kind of funny. Sorry. Paul Bow hitting me up. I'm trying to record the race reels, and Paul Bow is hitting me up. Sorry, guys. All right. I'll shut him up. Okay, anyway. Yeah, so she's a very demanding woman, and she makes this film. She really does. It is just amazing. And it goes through the whole movie. Just how awesome and what a commanding performance that Meryl Streep gives. And Meryl Streep, I was thinking about this actually the other day when I was planning to review this film. Meryl Streep, her performance kind of inspired another performance a couple years later. In 2009, a comedy was made called The Proposal. It stars Sandra Bullock and Ryan Reynolds. It's an excellent film. It's also one of Betty White's best performances later in her career. God bless her. Sandra Bullock plays Margaret Tate in the film. She is the editor-in-chief of a New York City book publishing company. And she gives off some of the same traits that Meryl Streep's Miranda Priestly in The Devil Wears Prada holds as well. She is commanding. She is domineering. She is arrogant. And I want to say that Miranda Tate was made right from Meryl Streep's Miranda Priestly. So I think that's possible. I don't think they ever confirmed or denied that, but if you watch The Proposal, and even if you watch The Proposal and check out again kind of that opening sequence as we got here, in the Devil Wears Prada, when Miranda Tate was coming over to work, everyone scattered and they were afraid and all that stuff. And it's kind of the same with Meryl Streep's character. So interesting stuff. Really is. So yeah, check out The Proposal if you haven't seen it though. It's pretty good. Oh boy. So that's where we're at. Again, I try not to give too much information about this, but I will say this quick. One of my favorite scenes in Devil Wears Prada is the steak scene. We'll have Alex play it in a minute, but Anne Hathaway's Andrea, she has to run around and get lunch for Miranda, and she goes across town to a steakhouse and gets the steak and brings it back. It's freaking hilarious. Alex, hit it.
Okay. I have 4 hours to get the impossible manuscript. Smith & Wollensky's doesn't open until 11:30. How am I going to get the steak? Okay. I will be back in 15 minutes. Wish me luck.
No, shan't.
Yes, I better hope. Well, it's for Miranda Priestly. It's very important. Yes, I know it's impossible to get, but, well, I was wondering if you could make the impossible possible. Not at all possible. Yeah, calling about the Harry Potter manuscript? No. Unpublished. Not a chance? Please tell her that it's for Miranda Priestly. I think it makes a difference. Let me call you back. Hi, you probably don't remember me, but we met at James Cook's party. I'm Miranda Priestly's assistant.
Harry Potter manuscript? Oh, you're kidding.
Sorry to ask, but I am desperate.
Just tell her it can't be done. You'll have to come up with a plan B.
Well, this is Miranda Priestly we're talking about. There is no plan B. There's only plan A. Is she back? Am I fired?
I rarely say this to people who aren't me, but you have got to calm down. Bloody hell.
tote bag. What's that? Oh, I don't want that. I'm having lunch with Irv. I'll be back at 3. I'd like my Starbucks waiting. Oh, and if you don't have that Harry Potter book by then, don't even bother coming back.
Oh, that was so good. What a bitch. Sorry. Can I say bitch on the race reels, Alex? Am I allowed to, Alex? Am I allowed to say bitch on the race reels? Just need to know if I can say bitch, just so I can, for future reference. Can I say bitch on the race reels? Let me know.
Hell yeah, bitch.
But yeah. Alex, as we always do, hit the trailer.
Miranda Priestly is the editor-in-chief of Runway.
So you don't read Runway?
No, not to mention a legend.
And before today, you'd never heard of me?
No. You work a year for her, and you can get a job at any magazine you want.
You have no style or sense of fashion. No. That wasn't a question.
You got a job at a fashion magazine? What was it, a phone interview?
Who is that sad little person? Are we doing a before and after piece I don't know about?
I just have to stick it out for 1 year. And then I can do what I came to New York to do. Be a journalist. But I can't let Miranda get to me.
I need 10 or 15 skirts.
What kind of skirts?
Please bore someone else with your questions.
Never ask Miranda anything.
You run errands.
Hello? Where are my eggs?
Hello?
Lingerie. Boogie boards.
A million girls would kill for this job.
I thought, take a chance. Hire the smart fat girl.
She hates me, Nigel. There's a way that you can help me.
No.
Please, I'm desperate.
I know. It's tragic.
Will that fit me?
Little Crisco and some fishing line, and we're in business.
I'm still the same person. Better clothes.
I like the old clothes.
Andy, you look so chic.
You look so thin. Do I?
Just one stomach flew away from my goal weight.
Happy birthday. I'm so sorry. My personal life is hanging by a thread.
That's what happens when you start doing well at work. Let me know when your whole life goes up in smoke. It means it's time for a promotion.
Do you know why I hired you? I see a great deal of myself in you. People think that success just happens to you. It doesn't. You want this life? The decision's yours. I need to get home tonight.
No one is flying out because of the weather.
Please. It's just, I don't know, drizzling.
Good stuff all around. Excellent film. I'm giving it an A+ for one reason, because of Meryl Streep. Like I said, Meryl Streep just, oh my God, what a commanding presence she holds on screen, no matter what she's doing. So God bless Meryl Streep for being so great. But that, my friends, is The Devil Wears Prada. It's a great film. The performances are amazing. From Streep, from Hathaway, from Stanley Tucci, Emily Blunt. All four give great performances. Great performances by just everybody in general. Just, oh my God, it's just some of the one-on-ones between Streep and Hathaway and their individual characters just were just awesome to do. Loved it. Excellent film. My sister Race, was the one that requested this film. She finally got it. So, Katie, Sister Race, hope you enjoyed it. And I know I did, and I think all you will as well. So that is The Devil Wears Prada. Again, I try not to give too much away on the race reels. But that brings us to what we got coming up on the race reels. Coming up next, with the retirement of Bruce Willis. Bruce Willis recently announced Due to health reasons, he is retiring from acting, which was, that was hard to, that was a hard one to swallow, because Bruce Willis, my God, one of the original big action stars from the 80s and early 90s, you know, Die Hard. That was what he was known for, Die Hard. John McClane in Die Hard. The original Die Hard being one of the true Christmas movies. And yes, it is a Christmas movie. People will go back and forth and debate that, but it is a Christmas movie. Sorry, guys. You know, the Die Hard movies. He did Mercury Rising, 16 Blocks, you know, Armageddon, just to name a few. So, as a tribute to Bruce Willis and a thank you for everything he's done for the film industry, enjoy your retirement, sir. And coming up next on the Race Years, we're going to review one of my recent favorite films of Bruce Willis. We are going to review the 2018 film of Bruce Willis, Death Wish. Yes, Death Wish. Death Wish stars, of course, Bruce Willis, Vincent D'Onofrio, Elizabeth Shue, and Dean Norris. It's an excellent film. This is a remake from the 1974 film of the same name. The original Death Wish film had Charles Bronson in it, so this is a remake of that film. My God, was that good. Was that good. Excellent film. The original Death Wish film was excellent. It spawned several sequels, but the 2018 remake I thought was excellent. A new little take on it. Dean Norris, in particular, did a great job. If you don't know who Dean Norris is, he played Agent Hank Schrader in the Breaking Bad TV series and made an appearance in Better Call Saul as well. If you haven't seen them, definitely a good thing to binge watch. So check them out. So that's what we got coming up next on the Race Reels. Appreciate everyone's support. Alex, as always, my friend. Appreciate everything you do. Stephen Diaz, he did all of our graphics that make the Race Reel pages look so good. So thank you to you. And we'll keep going, and I appreciate everyone's support. Alex, if you could throw out my social media info, I appreciate it. You can hit me up on all social media, here on Facebook, and on Twitter at The Race Reels. Hit me up on YouTube. You can view all of our current reviews, including our first review, the 1996 blockbuster The Rock. We have the original Saw. The Dolphin Tale movies are up there. The original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movies are up there. City by the Sea, just to name a few. They're all up there at The Race Reels over on YouTube. And if you want to talk to me personally, hit me up on the Instagram at The Ryan Race. We'll talk pro wrestling. We will talk movies. We will talk whatever I want to talk about. Alex, my boy, have you figured out big yet?
Miserable son of a bitch.
Keep thinking. But that's it for me. Much appreciated for everyone's support. As always, I'm Ryan Race. You wish you were. Sorry for the constant interference by that damn Paul Bow. He needs to get a hobby. I'll talk to y'all later.